everyone, welcome back to another video. It's a bit windy today, so the hoggets are out of the shed after shearing, so we have them in our buckets and feed buckets with them. And as you can see, the rushes I topped earlier in the year have grew back, but not as strong, and I didn't get a chance to spray them. But in having the hoggets down here is kind of a good thing, because then you can build extra shelter for them. So, good bed of grass underneath them now. And I suppose the pros of shearing the hoggets is you don't have to worry about them getting caught in briars over the winter. They should push on over the next few weeks and actually grow really well. The negatives is they look crap. There's a chance of getting pneumonia. Now we have had to back feed them, so that should null that. The Dorset Joe lambs is very important that you do them, because they will thrive now, but if you didn't do them, they would actually be stuck with a heap of wool on them next March and April if they're not able to carry, and they will go back then ferocious, particularly when you want them for early lambing. Now there is one lamb on it that wasn't sure, and that's because he's a ram lamb. We missed him, Stephanie Vane missed him, and we'll have to get him out of it. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to keep him as a teaser. Get him caught and keep him as a teaser. There's 2 Ewes on it. I have to come out of it, but it's just for a maintenance for them over the winter, just to keep them ticking along. It's not something that I plan to do every year, but it is just something that for the moment that we're doing. And the thing is, too, a couple of small ones, we put them into the shed. Once they're in the shed and you're feeding them over the winter, not taking up much room with the wool gone off them. So look, there's pros and cons to everything, but you know, sometimes you just have to make the best of each situation. So look, they're not hungry here, they have plenty of grass, and one benefit of them being in the shed over the 2 nights for the shearing, that they learned what silage was, so now they know how to eat silage, and they did mill out of it. So in the winter, if we need to give them a bale of haylage or a bale of silage, they will eat it. So look, there's pros and cons to everything. So I'll go now and I'll get the Dorsets out as well. Easy. So just had to vacuum peeing these Ewes and getting them ready for the ram. So we're giving them a cobalt fix, a pellet, and we're giving them sheep boost from Sheep Products. The idea is just to get them better for the ram than they were last year. And if you notice there behind me, and none of the horn jaws come in, they're in the same field, but they don't mix. It's mad. And the horn jaws just completely stay to themselves. You know, a new batch of sheep. So thankfully, Mrs. You're too big. I can't reach your head. So thankfully, the owls were in better condition than last year. So last year we had a bad owl scanner. They all went on lamb, but with a lot of singles. So this year we we have it changed up a little bit the way we're doing it, and we're going to try and get them a better scanner rate this year. So we've changed things around a little bit, which is good. So this will be out in the podcast as to a few bits of changes and what we've been doing. And if I'm going to get these done today, I'm going to have to get a lot faster at getting them done, because the Cheviots is not easy to handle. But just to show you, look, hold on, see if I can. Yeah, so there's 2 Ewes. So here's one ewe, fat as could be, and here's the other ewe, not as strong as could be. Some of our ewes last year were more like this girl here. We didn't have enough like this girl. So it's kind of a happy medium between the two of them is what you kind of want for going to the ram. So we have to get them back in a few weeks, and we will we'll brand the ewes and we'll mark them for the rams for the winter. So when we're doing that, we'll fluke dose them, and then any ewes like this girl here that's a bit thinner, we will give them some more cobalt B12 just to give them a bit of a boost for the winter. So it's going to be a bit. We have here our weekly Cheviot Joe lambs for Blessingtown. They're a nice lamb. I got them in today. I was going to tag them and fix them up and do a few bits with them, but the old lamb that's white there, for whatever reason, she's not happy, so she got away on them. And I just thought, when I seen her in a different field, I said, you know what, maybe I won't, maybe I'll leave well enough alone and try and get them in the day before the sale and just tag them and separate them. Then they'll only have one night to not get messed up and mixed up. So these lambs, they're born mid-March onwards. You know, they're a nice little lamb, and I suppose they will grow into big hoggets, I think, this year, because they're a nice bit of height to them and a nice bit of length to them. So hopefully the goes Tuesday goes well. All the other sales have been extremely going well so far, so fingers crossed. And these are the cum rates, some of the cum rates of the ram lambs that we had on our previous video. So fingers crossed now for Tuesday, and we'll see how it goes. So this field, we had the Dorsets on it, and they've cleaned it off today right down to the root. So there'll be no more sheep down this field till lambing 2026. But I had planned to spray, as you can see, there's a freaking bed of nettles in it, and we're getting the shed cleaned out, so I don't know if I'll get to spray it. So I just said today I would knock off the taller nettles with the topper. It only takes about a short few minutes just to run around it and tidy the whole thing up. Because I have another field or two just to finish the topping off of and just tidy them up. So I have to spray at home, so I might get the spray. I was told that you can spray in September nettles when they're dying off, and that's fine. Now, I don't know if that's right or not, but that's what I was told. So I might get the spray later on, I might not. If not, I'll have to come at next summer, early in the springtime, and try and get it tidied up, because there's just too many on this field, and we'll have to see. Because I was talking to someone about getting it reseeded and getting it stitched in, so we might just go with that plan. So we'll see what happens. But look, that's farming. It's not all simple and straightforward. Not everything works perfectly, and you just have to make the best of it. So that's the end of today's video, and thank you very much for watching, and hope to chat to you all very soon.